Hello and welcome everyone to another StarCraft 2 England cast. Today I have got a game between AcerNerchio and SjoW. Now, I'm not going to lie, I have tried to work out where on earth this game is from. I don't know why, but, well, it's got the supply depot here, so I am thinking that this is a tournament, somewhere. Or a warm-up to a tournament, I can't even speak, a tournament, or I just don't know. And it really bothered me. I googled, I maybe go for SC2 or there was another one recently. Basically, I don't know, but it's an awesome game. So I was like, I wasn't going to cast it because I thought I'm going to look like an idiot if I don't know where this game came from. But you know what? I just thought, no, just do it anyway because it's a good game and good games deserve to be cast. So we have got Nerchio up in the top right position, and we have got SjoW down in the bottom left position as the red Terran. Obviously, Nerchio is the Zerg hero of the game. So, I say hero, he may get completely trashed, he may BM the hell out of SjoW, and then just rage quit. Who knows? I doubt he will. Nerchio's a cool guy. Anyway, we have got SjoW, he's coming in here, and he's got the SCV is guarding the ramp. It's like, shit guys, nothing is happening here, but I'm going to build a barracks anyway. Meanwhile, if we take a look up at Nerchio's base, he's building drones, as every good Zerg player does. I mean, just don't do anything to build drones, and then at 15, go and build a hatch. Although, I say at 15, no, he's not going early, he's just going to go and scout. That is okay. Don't scare me like that, Nerchio. If you'd gone for a 14 hatch, I would have been all like, what? But he's not going to. Oh, no, he is. He's going to go for a 14 hatch. So, not a 15 hatch, because that's too mainstream. This is hipster Nerchio. He built a hatch before it was cool. That came out funnier in my head. Anyway, we will see that SjoW has just got his barracks down and is not taking any gas yet. Obviously, this is a perfectly normal timing for a hatchery. I mean, getting a hatch first is fine. Especially in ZVT, purely because you don't have much to worry about early on. Getting the spawning pool following up from that at 15, and again, very normal timings. No gas yet for either player. This wall-off has finished, but obviously Nerchio has got this drone in, so he can go and scout these gas, because gas tell you what's going to try and kill you. And if you see one gas, you can expect Reaper or Hellions. If you see two gas, you can expect Cloak Banshees or some shenanigans like that. But if you see no gas, you think, okay, either there's about to be a lot of Marines, or he's going to expand a lot. And either way, you've got to prepare for it very differently. If he's expanding, you've got to expand more as the Zerg player. But Nerchio just getting his extractor down and probably just going to transfer some drones. So this is all fairly standard. He should feel pretty safe. And there goes that expansion for SjoW. So nothing actually here for Nerchio to scout that. No, not even an Overlord down here. That Overlord is rallied to come down there, but it will take forever to get in position. So, I mean, that could be a slight problem for Nerchio there, because obviously he needs to know if this expansion's coming down, or if this is a big marine push. But currently, Nerchio is just droning, and drone away he shall. He's only getting the one queen, though, surprisingly. I'm surprised he didn't go for the double queen, but there we go, there comes the second queen now, so just a bit of a delay between them. The reason most people go for a 15 hatch 16 pool is because when the pool finishes, you can get two queens at the same time. Wave to the flying shark. And here we go. The Zerglings are going to come down. They should have to be able, I don't know if they'll be able to get through, because there are 4 Marines here, but they're not walling off. So Nerchio may get lucky and be able to push through, but he's not going to be able to. He's going to have to pull back. And I mean, that's unfortunate, because he needs the scouting information. I cannot express. And actually, SjoW just getting a 3rd command center before the second one's even finished. So SjoW is just going massive macro mode, getting 2 more barracks coming out, rather. Not a factory, that'd be crazy. No, 2 more barracks coming out for SjoW, so we could see a lot. Meanwhile, Nerchio has started his gas and has just pulled all the guys out of gas, so timing it perfectly. No gas left over, so very pro of him there. Meanwhile, he is just droning up behind this. If we take a look down at SjoW's base, I mean, getting both gas now, his natural is finished. Those Zerglings do get in, and that is a big tell, but they are going to be able to go up the ramp unless SjoW puts up that. I can't believe Nerchio's not running in, that's crazy. Anyway, Nerchio for some reason just choosing not to run in. And I mean, that's incredible, because he could get so much scouting information here, know exactly the barracks count, know that the 2 are down there. Nerchio now smiley facing. I don't know why he didn't run in to find out exactly what was going on. Anyway, here we go, Nerchio. He's still not put anyone back. Oh no, he has. He's got 3 drones in gas, but still only off that 1. Not looking to get anything else. Getting his 3rd base up as I speak. But obviously, SjoW has got his 3rd base up, which is even an orbital command now. So, mass mule cooldowns are incoming. A factory just being produced now by SjoW. and Nerchio is just getting his Rotron out, although exactly where that is, there we go, one Rotron on the way now for Nerchio, and obviously he's getting his third up. He does have 3 queens as well, so that creep spread should get going pretty damn nicely, pretty damn quick. A bunker on the way for SjoW as well now, so both players really just gearing up for this to become a long game, and I mean, Nerchio just poking and prodding with these Zerglings repeatedly, exactly as he needs to. This Overlord giving him quite good vision. Obviously, the third and fourth gas haven't been taken yet. Neither have they. I mean, the second gas only just being taken now for Nerchio. His Rotron is about to finish up pretty soon. His injects are, well, damn near perfect. His third base is about to finish up soon. Meanwhile, for SjoW, he's got this bunker here, starting the supply depot wall off just to protect it. His third base just staying up in his main, just for the SCV production to keep it up. I mean, if you look at this, 37 to 47 workers, so that's pretty damn good by SjoW there. He's getting a tech lab on this factory as well, so we will probably be seeing tanks out. Stim is on the way, and I mean, upgrades for Nerchio are on the way as well. So exactly where, there we go, Evolution Chamber +1 melee attack on the way, Lair on the way as well, half done for Nerchio, and the first tank and siege mode on the way for SjoW. And he's actually got quite good marine numbers, but no upgrades as of yet. He has got both of these engineering base, but neither of the infantry upgrades have started. Getting his third and fourth gas as well. The third base up and running for Nerchio. And I mean, really, there's just a couple of Zerglings. That is all that there is. So, I mean, this is a pretty macro-heavy game, and road speed actually coming out as well now. So this is slightly peculiar by Nerchio, getting that infestation pit up. And I mean, I'm surprised he's going for that road speed, because he hasn't scouted anything that would suggest there is a heavy mech play coming. And obviously he has seen that there's quite a few marines out here as well. So I'm surprised Nerchio's not just going straight to Banelings. I don't even think he has a Baneling nest out yet. He's getting a second Evo chamber, so double upgrades are on the way. His fifth and sixth gas are on the way, and he's getting 9 roaches out now, so he might actually see some kind of roach ling push coming. 1-1 on the way for SjoW's infantry, and I mean, Stim is about 3/4 done, so we'll be finished very, very shortly. Those marines are going single file, because that's the way marines go, and just going in position to defend this third base. Great tank position by SjoW here. Obviously he can cover all of the base. Those Zerglings are running in. We'll now know that SjoW is expanding, and the infestation pit is researching pathogen glands. This hatchery is coming down, so a macro hatch for Nerchio, who's doing a great job of managing his resources, getting 10 drones at a time at the moment, already up to those 71 drones, but SjoW on 62, and a lot more barracks, 2 barracks, a factory and a starport on the way for SjoW as well. Obviously 1-1 is half done, and I mean, what else have we got coming down? +1 carapace for Nerchio, as well as that +2 melee attack. And actually Nerchio's getting 2 bases, so he's getting his 4th base down as well for a mining base. Great use of Zerglings on patrol, just to keep an eye out for any drops. Great Overlord spread absolutely everywhere. Patrolling Zerglings down here. I mean, Nerchio has such great map awareness, and that really will help him if there are any drops coming into play. But meanwhile, we will just see that it's more tanks coming out and more marines. A armory on the way as well, so we may see some tanks and some vehicle upgrades. That +1 should be done for the ground carapace for Nerchio pretty damn soon. Burrow on the way, and 5 infestors. The infestors are going to make very, very short work of this marine ball if it does stay balled up together. Obviously fungal growth incredibly effective. The roaches are just taking down these rocks. Haven't taken out these back-ons yet. Now, the reason Zerg players like taking down rocks here is because they don't like chokes. You don't want to have a choke as a Zerg player, because your Zerglings need a surround to be able to do anything. And Hive is even on the way now for Nerchio, as well as a Spire. And, I mean, another command center on the way for SjoW. And he's just moving out, taking a bit more of an aggressive position. But a big counterattack is coming in here. A lot of Zerglings are going to run by, and the wall-off isn't finished. And, I mean, if Nerchio just goes for this, he could be quite good, but he is holding back. This push coming in from SjoW as well, and here we go, some infestors coming in here as well, quite a few Zerglings, and there's only really 1 tank defending this base. Those Zerglings can do an awful lot of damage. +1 carapace and +1 attack has been finished. The infestors are moving back, but look at those SCVs get taken out very, very effectively. Meanwhile, if we take a look up at the 4th base here, the tanks can siege up, and I do believe they can reach that hatchery from there, but choosing not to, just going straight for the 3rd and 4th in a kind of double pin-off. That could be very, very good. Medevacs are on the way. Those marines stimming forward, picking off a couple of drones. Here comes the infestors and Zerglings. The Zerglings getting a great surround on the tank. Huge fungal growth go off for Nerchio there. That is absolutely brilliant. All of those Marines are going to die. Absolutely massive damage. Some infested Terrans going down, using the splash from there to take down that tank from the other tanks. And the Zerglings just going in to pick up that tank. Nerchio defended that incredibly. Huge damage and completely crushed him. Meanwhile, the Greater Spire is on the way now for Nerchio. +2 melee attack is finishing, and SjoW just moving forward again. Got that command center about to finish up. That wall off still isn't finished. If we take a look at the loss tab, I mean, pretty damn equal. I've never seen it so equal at 14 minutes, I don't think. And I mean, if we take a look at the workers killed, 17 to 6, so slightly in favor of Nerchio there. 81 drones to 58, so this is pretty close still. Another Zergling run by coming in. Gonna scout this drop on its way as well. Obviously, Nerchio expanding to the very bottom right. And, I mean, that has now been seen. But Nerchio just moving in to attack. And this could be doing big damage again. The splash from the tanks doing huge amounts of damage. The Marines are on the way. Some burrowed Zerglings there as well. Here comes this medevac in for a drop. Nerchio's Zergling run by is pulling back. But he's countering attack on the other side of the map. And this medevac is on its way up, ignoring that base, and is just going straight for the natural base. And I mean, I don't know where to look now, because there's also about to be a big engagement coming down in the middle of the map. But this drop is actually going to do huge damage and is forcing Nerchio to pull all the way back with all of his units. And I mean, that Greater Spire is now done. Adrenal Glands is being researched, +2 carapace and +3 melee attack on the way. And that drop's pretty much been cleaned up now, but it did quite a bit of damage. Only 8 drones killed, actually, in total. And some Zerglings and Infestors. The tanks aren't sieged up. The Zerglings are moving in. God, get back. Doesn't want those Infestors to go down. Great burrow of those Infestors. Nerchio just playing so well. I mean, look at the APM. This is the current APM is pretty damn high. So this is really quite good for Nerchio. That's obviously effective APM, not taking into account spam. A big engagement. Not really going on here. The tanks are caught unsieged again. And really, all Nerchio's doing here is just delaying things. And great little infested Terran trick, causing one tank to get taken down. That first Corruptor on its way. 40 more Zerglings coming out for Nerchio. Meanwhile, +1 Terran vehicle weapons are coming out. Great fungal growth. Wow, that's huge. All of those Marines are going to go down. A second one doesn't quite get off, though, and the Corruptors will get picked off. So, SjoW is actually fine right now. This push is going to keep going, and I mean, Nerchio has to be careful. A lot of Zerglings come streaming in from all directions. Great flanks, doing huge damage, and the Corruptors are coming in. Will pick off the medevacs, and I mean, this has got cleaned up again by Nerchio. But more Marines and tanks are coming in, but I think there's enough Zerglings to deal with all of that. And obviously, those Corruptors are going to be able to pick off the medevacs very quickly. Obviously, keeping the medevac numbers down is great. 5 more Infestors on the way for Nerchio as well. Meanwhile, we will see that SjoW has taken his 4th base, and wow, this is crazy. 2-2 on the way as well now. 4 SjoWs, infantry about to finish up, and 2-3 about to finish up for Nerchio. So this is crazy. Obviously, Adrenal Glands has finished as well. No sign of any Broodlords quite yet, though, which is quite surprising. But here we go. Nerchio's just got straight into the natural base of SjoW, and that's going to pick off so many workers. I mean, just purely because of the strength of these Zerglings. They are 2-2, about to be 2-3. And some more tanks are going to get picked off, I think. But actually, no. Nerchio just pulling back. He does have about a 30 supply advantage here. Wow, this is insane. Nerchio just getting 46 more Zerglings, still no Broodlords. So, having said that, though, 5 being morphed in straight away. And to be honest, I mean, there's only this one starport, so it's not even like Vikings are going to be out anytime soon. Meanwhile, we've got Zergling run by here, already forced to lift on the 4th. And, I mean, there's not really much here. There's just so many Zerglings that these could do huge damage, and most of SjoW's army is coming through. But that command center goes down. That is a crazy move. The Zerglings carry on moving in. There's a Thor there now. But meanwhile, we have got these Broodlords up here, and a Sensor Tower has now gone down, but instantly taken out by Nerchio there and his Zerglings. Obviously, Nerchio does have this, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th base down in that very bottom right, but it's not going to be able to get up, get any drones to it, because it looks like SjoW is going to be trying to cut it off, but production could carry on down there, just really there when needed. And here comes the Broodlords, and really, SjoW has pretty much nothing to deal with this. Those Thors won't be able to do much. The Lings come running in, and a great surround. They are 2-3 Zerglings with Adrenal Glands, and a good surround coming in there by SjoW, trying to pick off those Broodlords, but the Broodlords over air. A fungal growth did manage to go off. The Zerglings are going to pick off everything, and I can't quite fit everything on my screen, which is really frustrating. But here we go, Zerglings are running in, and to be honest, I think Nerchio has done it. There is the GG, and oh my god, that game was fantastic. If you did enjoy that as much as I did, please hit the thumbs up button, and I apologise for not knowing where on earth it came from. If it was a tournament or anything, please let me know in the comments section. I'll add it to the I can't even speak, I'm so hyper. I will add it to the description if you do know which tournament that came from. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, tell your friends, and follow me on Twitter. Thank you very much for watching.